going to show you how to do click and drag in Godot, first with grid snapping and then without. So here we've got grid snapping, and if you take it outside of the tile map, it snaps back to its old position. So I've got this scene set up here, which is our draggable item, and it's got an area 2D on it. If I swap over to here, so we use this area 2D to define the area that's clickable for the dragging. And over here in the sprite, you should make sure that you've got this centered offset turned off, because otherwise it doesn't align with the grid properly if you have it centered. So I've got a signal hooked up from the area 2D on the input event, and we check that we're clicking the mouse button, and we set the dragged variable to whether or not the event is being pressed. So this will then stop it from dragging around and following your mouse when you've released the mouse button. So if I jump back here, go to the tile map, we're handling an input event of when the mouse is being moved, and we get the global mouse position. And what we're doing here is we're converting that global mouse position to a tile position, and then we're converting it back into a global world position. And what that does is that it means that we get a coordinate that snaps nicely to the grid, and then we're using this signal hub, this auto load here, which I'll pull up. It just contains some signals, and it's defined as an auto load in here. So we're emitting that signal. So then back on here, wherever it's gone, yeah, back on here, we can hook into that signal from our signal hub. We handle the drag. So we just check if we're dragging, and if we are, we just update the position. But when we stop dragging, we emit a stop signal, which the tile map here is picking up, so it's connected to that, and we're handling it here. So first thing I do is I take the new position and convert it into the tile coordinate, and then I get the tile from there, and if it's an invalid cell, then we just take the old position and we just set this item back to its old position. Otherwise we update where the old position is, which is happening in here. And that's how you get nice grid snapping click and drag. To do the freeform click and drag, that's a lot simpler. Again, you need to handle the mouse motion event, and what we're doing here is, yeah, if we're dragging, then we'll just set our global position equal to the global mouse position, and again we've got an area 2D which is handling the click. So that it's off there, but you can see you can click and drag and move it around however you like. I hope that's helpful, and good luck with clicking and dragging if that's your thing.